歡迎大家收睇《珊姐有約》，今日嘅嘉賓又係老朋友潘頓 Welcome back.
Thank you. Cheers.
I think we been to singing karaoke. We've been to the sushi restaurant, but it's already 2 years ago.
Time flies, doesn't it? Yeah.
Wow. How's everything? Any changes within these 2 years? Of course, we saw each other.
A lot's happened, right?
Okay.
I've won another couple of championships. I had the bad fall last year. I've struggled with injuries a little bit, and fortunately, recently we've been able to get out of Hong Kong and go for a nice holiday. So a lot's happened.
Injuries are already bothering jockeys, athletics, should I say? But I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you're still alive, because a few years ago, always saying that you have some health problem, the kidney, then you have some injuries. But finally, you come back and still very fit. Any secret? Teach me.
The secret is to work hard, and I'm never going to be 100%. I'm never going to be in full health, but I always feel as if I can still get the job done to a certain level. I'm happy to go out there and compete. So, unfortunately for me, I had the kidney stones, had a few other little things go wrong, and then in the last 9 months, I've had 17 fractured bones. So I've had a little bit of a rough trot, but I continue to go out there and work hard and try and ride winners, and I enjoy what I do. That's the main thing.
Okay, talk about kidney stone. You have to control your diet?
Yeah, I do. So.
But I know you like eating, right?
I do like eating. I do like drinking as well. It's Hong Kong, right? It's a very social place.
So how to balance? Teach me. Teach everyone.
Well, if you don't want to get kidney stones, just drink more water.
More water.
It's as simple as that. I was not drinking enough water for a long period of time. And I think when you're younger, you can get away with that. But as you get older, it catches up with you. And that, unfortunately, is what happened to me. I'm very conscious to drink more water these days.
But how many volume of water you drink daily?
Listen, I've been recommended to drink 2 or 3 litres of water every day, but I can't drink that much. Being a jockey, that I bloat, I put on too much weight.
Yeah.
So I don't drink that much, but I try and drink as much as I can. If I can drink 1 glass a day, then that's a good day. It depends what day of the week it is. Sometimes I can drink 2 or 3 glasses a day, but I certainly can't drink the 3 litres that have been advised.
So the water is not equivalent to alcohol, right?
No. It doesn't include alcohol, no. But I always make sure when I finish riding at the end of the day or the night, I'll drink at least half a litre of water, because then I feel like I'm replenishing my body and helping my kidneys, and I think that's been a good help as well.
How about any restriction on the food then? You like to eat seafood, and you like Chinese food, you like something with heavy, strong taste?
I love all foods. Unfortunately for me, that's is a bit of a problem when you're a jockey, but I enjoy trying any type of cuisine from anywhere and cooked in many different ways. I'm quite adventurous. I'm not going to say I get bored from food, but I like to try as many things as I can. So I mix things up all the time, but when I'm focusing on my weight, I try and stay more so on a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
So when I'm at home, it's just fruit, vegetables, beans, legumes, all those things that are on the plant-based spectrum. But when I go out for dinner with owners or lunch with owners, then I'll eat at whatever restaurant we go to, and I'll try to keep the portion sizes as small as I can, but I'll try and try whatever's available.
Yeah. Make yourself enjoy. Sometimes it's boring, right? Just working, but we can't relax.
And I think that's a good point. I think in life you need to find the right balance. You need to be dedicated, but you also need to enjoy it as well. I don't want to be this type of person that has just stuck too strong or too solidly to my diet and my work, and I forget to enjoy and experience what life has to offer. So I try and find the right balance, and I think I have the right balance. I enjoy Hong Kong. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the food, the drink, the travel. So for me, Hong Kong it's perfect for my type of lifestyle.
Okay, so as I said, always rumors in Hong Kong. So first rumors I heard recently said that, you won lots of money in Australia where investing some resources. You heard these rumors? stock?
I haven't heard that rumor, no.
Yeah,
but
okay. So you have a huge amount of money, so you can retire anytime. And some said you plan back to Australia, and not riding there, just want to enjoy life. Of course, the second rumor is you prepare to be a trainer soon. So,
well,
before you tell me the true answer, let's have a sleep. First one first. Please tell me some tips if you really want a lot of money in the stock markets. Now I'm doing so bad.
Yeah, well, I'll always tell the truth, of course. But there is some truth to that rumor, of course. I've invested my money quite well, and fortunately, I've invested in the right areas, and financially, I'm okay. So that's not a problem. If I wanted to stop riding today, then I could do that. So I have the comfort to know that my family is going to be looked after, and I'm going to be able to enjoy my life. So that's good, and I always have the option to retire when I want to. And they are correct. When I do go back to Australia, I'm not going to go back to ride. Hong Kong is going to be the end of my career. I feel like I've done enough. I'm proud of what I've been able to achieve. I've enjoyed the career that I've had, and I don't feel like I need to go back to Australia to justify winning any races there to anyone else. So I'm comfortable with what I've done. And secondly, being a trainer, my wife wants me to be. Yeah, she's telling the club that I'm going to be a trainer. She tells the owners that I want to be a trainer. But she's a horsey girl. She likes being in the stables and surrounded by horses. So if she had her way, I would be a trainer. But I think she's going to lose that battle.
Why?
Listen, I think being a trainer in Hong Kong would be fantastic. Obviously the club look after all the finances and the bills and all those types of things. And you just get to enjoy the aspect of training the horses, which would be the best part. And I think I could do a good job. I understand the system here. I know the horses, the owners. So I think that would be a possibility. But I think I would prefer to close this chapter that I'm in racing and move on to the next chapter back home with my family in Australia. And, we've been out of Australia for so long now. We've missed, all our friends' weddings. Our parents are getting older. And I just think it's getting near the right time for us to move back. But whether that's next week, after the internationals in December, in March, in July at the end of the season, or sometime the following season, I don't have a date on it.
I know.
So I can't give you a firm date at the moment, but we'll work that out as we go.
So, okay, up to now, whether the punters, racing fans believe or not, because I always do the program, after race programs, they would like to comment, oh, Shaq must be doing something, cheeky. Oh, because of, you get a lot of money by doing this sort of thing, okay? Then I dare not to say that, but now they got the answer. Shaq no need to do funny thing, already have lots of money, okay? So, haven't closed the chapter yet and no time. In Chinese, there's some proverb say that when you got no opponents, you get very lonely. So this season, maybe you get no opponents, not major opponents.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I'm happy if I win, of course. My goal is to win the championship, of course. And if Joe's not there, then of course it gives me a greater opportunity to do that. But it gives the other guys more of an opportunity. They might be able to get on horses that they previously weren't able to get on. And if they take advantage of those opportunities, then someone's going to rise and someone's going to challenge me. It's just the way that sport works. And I expect that someone from out of the pack is going to come and make it tough for me. And you've only got to look at the rides I've been getting at Happy Valley towards the back end of last season and so far this season. My books of rides there have been very ordinary, to be honest. They're not good at all, so I need to somehow try and find some better horses to ride there to balance things out a little bit. There are some trainers in Hong Kong that haven't quite got going yet that I think can possibly support me.
Hayes, I think Hayes get me surprised. So good. 2 days ago, I was TV. I said, not easy to tip David Cross, not as good as before. Then he won a double, and I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for you too.
Yeah, he's had a fairly good start to the season, and as all smart people do, he's had a look at what sort of things that he may have been able to improve on this season with the way he trains and handles his horses. Because Hong Kong's a unique environment, it's always changing, it's always evolving, and what may have worked here previously might be a little bit differently now. So, like I said, being the smart man that he has, he's reassessed things, and he might have found the key. Let's hope he has, because he's come out very strong.
I've thought you should have a lot of support because why? Frankie haven't started yet.
Yeah.
Frankie and Mr. John Size,
Yep.
both of them supposed to have some support between you and Jorel.
Yeah.
But if Jorel really have to step down for 3 months to half year, you will definitely be you will be very, very advantageous.
Yeah, sure. They're stables that I enjoy riding for, and I'm looking to continue to build the relationships I have there. One trainer I normally do a lot of riding for is Danny Shum, but he's thrown the toys out of the cot at the moment. He's trying to play hard with me, as he does at certain times. I've ridden more winners for Danny Shum than any other jockey in Hong Kong, and he's provided me with more winners than any other trainer. So we work well as a combination together. So it'll only be a matter of time before Danny comes knocking back on my door, and I've already been reminding him of that. So he's a good support base for me. And then there are many other trainers there as well. So it's Jamie Richards hasn't started yet and got going. David Hall always helps me out. Of the local trainers, Manfred's always there, Francis is there, Tony Cruz, I've been riding a lot more for the last 18 months and he's been terrific. Dennis Yip, Chris O,
You're very optimistic. I
really.
never worry about you.
Well, the thing is, I'm contracted to the club, and my obligation is to ride for every trainer. So I'm available to ride for every trainer. If they have the right horse and they want to offer it to me, then I'm willing to ride for them. I don't, of course I have trainers that I probably ride for on a more regular basis than others. But I'm just looking to ride whatever horse can win whatever race.